Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the video review for the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Ant-Man Wave Wasp. Now the new wave of Marvel Legends is here, and I'm going to try to pick them up little by little. And the first one I get would be Wasp herself. You know, Ant-Man's wife, pretty much. But anyway, Janet here is a nice figure, very well sculpted, and especially at that head sculpt. That is a very beautiful face, and I like how the hair is actually colored in black and brown to give it some layering. The body is a pretty similar mold to what we've been seeing lately. Mostly done in black, but has details in gold. And the details on the chest are a little splotchy. If I can zoom in without... there is a little bit of a bleed in there. Not much. I mean, it's not something you're going to notice right off the bat, but it is there. But the paint details on the waist are done pretty well. Other than that, the only other bits of paint on her are in her gloves, which has some gold paint on the hands, and some lining around the feet. Other than that, she's pretty much got a flat black body, so yeah, not a lot of different plastic colors going in. Now the wings are done in a nice yellow translucent plastic, which is actually convenient that I have it on there. And they are articulated. There is like a hinge joint that goes in and out, up and down, and these do have a bit of swivel to them. But handle the smaller wings carefully, because they're only on there by a peg, and if you're not careful, that peg can snap if it's resisting too much when you're trying to pose the wing. So that is something to watch out for. Other than that, the wings do look really nice. I think they're done well. And my only concern is, again, that peg on the smaller wings. As you can see, you can have her pose with the wings folded back easy enough. They're not going to get in the way of anything. And her articulation actually goes pretty well too. She's got a ball jointed head, as well as a forward back hinge on the neck. So flight poses are very much possible, which is good. Have wings, will fly, right? Okay, but you got universal joints at the shoulders, a little bit of a detent in the up and down movement. Has a nice click to it. You also got a detent in the elbow bend, which is about 90 degrees, pretty standard. And you got a swivel right above the elbow. Wrist swivels and has a hinge, so plenty of poses options there. Now there is a twist at the bust, and it also has a bit of an ab crunch feature to it as well. Some side to side as well. You can get some side to side. Not a whole lot, but enough to get some expression with her. Legs are ball jointed, but only go out that far and go about forward 90 degrees and a little bit less on going back. You got a thigh swivel, very handy. Double jointed knees, and only go back like that far. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. But you do have a nice ankle articulation with rotation as well. So you can get some nice ankle pivots, get her in some wide-legged stances, ready for a fight. Kind of confusing getting the wings the way you want them sometimes. Now, and yeah, I should get her on camera again. And yes, I'm not the best at posing figures, I know. But as you can see, you can get some decent posing options with her. And if you have something like a Tamashii stage, you can get some nice flight poses as well. Let me see if I can get one thrown together. So, glad you can get it past the my stage may be a little looser than most, so try to keep that in mind. In fact, that clamp does not want to grab her. Let's see if we can do something a little bit more. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. But yeah, you can try to get some nice flight poses with her if you have a Tamashii stage. And she usually does pretty well. A little adjusting and yeah, you can pose her flying fairly convincingly. And I think that looks pretty good. So while we get her back on her feet, and we'll do a quick comparison with the Infinite Series 3 3/4 inch Wasp, who, aside from the lack of extra wings and a darker gold and a bit of a different hairstyle, they look pretty similar. So you can actually use these two as like her scaling down in size or scaling up. And the little itty bitty one that the 3 3/4 inch Wasp comes with would give you one size smaller to work with. Now, let's get a comparison with another Marvel Legends figure. Like the only one I really have handy right now, and that's good old Carnage here. As you can see, she's about the same height as Carnage. But we've got one more I can bring in, and that's Venom. And yeah, I do like my symbiotes, so what? And yeah, as you can see, Venom's a little bit taller than Wasp. Definitely a lot bulkier. It's hard to get him in a good spot where he won't knock her over. Yeah, she is a little shorter than the symbiotes, but not by a whole lot. Which works out okay. And I do like Wasp. I think she's a good figure. And since the females are usually the first ones to disappear from the shelves, I would definitely say buy her on site. But yeah, we'll be trying to cover in more of these as we go. Now she does come with a piece of Ultron, since that's the Build-A-Figure. The torso. Again, another reason to buy her on site since the females are first to go. It'll be interesting to see how this looks when it's put together. But yeah, I think that'll wrap things up. So I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Wasp. Please leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to see more videos from me. And share with your friends. Share the love. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. So long. Have fun. And bye-bye.